Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon from Tampa, Florida. This is yours truly, Samuel Bowden here, sitting at Tampa International Airport. Beautiful water fountain here. Gives you so much peace and serenity, during the day. Helps you get through the day. But anyway, Roly-poly and this alleged video that came out by this young lady here, Shacola Thompson Stokes. Okay, it's two ladies named Shacola Thompson, but this one is younger. Her name's Stokes. Her last name is Stokes. Shacola Thompson Stokes. Just want to put that out there so we don't get it confused with the producer. Okay, there's a producer named Shacola Thompson, and there's also an Instagram so-called model named Shacola Thompson Stokes. That's the woman who put out the alleged video. Okay, and going with that, first of all, I'm not gonna go and laugh at Roland Martin. Okay, yes, I disagree with him very much politically, but it wasn't personal. But like Minister Farrakhan said, you don't laugh at people, you learn from this. Okay. You never sell your soul to anybody, especially establishment, okay? Because in the end, they're gonna always screw you, okay? This alleged video that came out, through Tasha K and the other guy, obviously it's 2 years old, and look at the time when they put it out. As soon as Roland Martin started talking about not voting for the Democrats and sitting on the couch, what we've been talking about in the grassroots, as soon as he started saying that and all this kind of stuff, you notice how the video comes out? And the video is a couple years old, going back to 2023, 24, allegedly. Okay. See, the white establishment, they're not going to let you get close to them like that without having something on you, without having some kind of leverage to pull you in. As soon as they tired of you or you go against them, they're going to put out stuff on you to shame you, to discredit you, dishonor you, disrespect you. And that's what they did now. Roland Martin, he's no longer relevant. Okay, he's no longer relevant. He can't deliver the black vote. Okay. They want you to shut your mouth and get your money and deliver the black vote to you. That's on any side, Democrat or Republican. And this situation we're looking at now, or seeing now, this is a good example of what Malcolm X talked about, that so-called liberal racism. They pretended to be your friend. They're more slick and sly with it, that's all. They're more slick and sly. And you see what they're doing now. They're just as cutthroat as the conservative side. All right. Once again, they all on the same team. They just have different methods. They disagree on how to do about white supremacy. That's the only difference. Their motives are the same, but their methods are different. Okay. Once again, I'm not gonna laugh and gloat with Roly-poly. Okay. He made his bed. He got to sleep in it. But he called us Simple Simon MFers. He cussed us out. Did all kind of humping and stumping. Joy Reid too. Pretty much said all kind of stuff. And now they talking our talking points now. They done hijacked our talking points. Us grassroots, FBA grassroots. But Roland Martin, it'll pass over. And in a way, this is this is the consequence of turncoat or being a sellout, being a grifter, being a shield for the Democratic Party. Okay, the Democratic Party's in shambles. There's a schism, a divide in there. All right, and this don't make them look good, especially before the midterms. They putting out a video of one of their biggest stumpers. Don't look good for them. That shows their racism too. So they expose themselves. While they expose Roland Martin, they expose himself. Okay. Roland Martin always been suspicious. Even a couple years ago when that came out about him while he was doing live, a so-called naked man ran across the screen. He tried to, hurry up and delete it. He always been suspicious. All that bopping his pussy and all that kind of stuff, doing all that tap dancing, with Hillary Clinton, all that during the election campaign. So he always been kind of suspect to me. This pretty much just confirms it. But once again, Roland Martin, this situation, they expose the Democratic liberal racism we don't talk about a lot. All right. I'm not going to gloat in what he's going through once again. Now, I'm not going to laugh. We'll learn from this. You don't sell your soul to nobody, okay? Because in the end, you're going to get screwed, okay? They always going to have something on you, something to hold leverage over you. So always think about that, okay? And like Brother Phil Scott said, shout out to him, that stuff gets outside of there. You got family and friends calling his wife, and his wife embarrassed. Roland Martin's a married man, so right there, he's already wrong. And then, when it gets outside to the public, everybody's laughing at you now. It's an embarrassment for his wife. How do you overcome that? You got family and friends calling her. She got her colleagues and stuff. They looking at her sideways and stuff like that. Yeah, time will pass over, but it's the embarrassment. Those who have families, who have spouses, wives, or husbands, think about things. Think how they will feel. Think about your children and grandchildren, how they'll feel. When your behavior, when it gets outside, okay? Think about your behavior. How it's gonna make your family feel. Not just embarrass you, but you got people that depend on you, that look up to you. All right, something to think about. But Anyway, I just want to give this a little short spiel about Boule Roland Martin. He'll get through this, you know, it'll all pass in time because we got so much other stuff going on. But once again, never sell your soul to anybody, okay? Because in the end, they're going to screw you, okay? When they're done with you, when they're tired of you, they don't need you no more, they're going to show you who you are, how they feel about you.